Hi everyone, and how are you doing today? Here we are again with another discussion board topic. This week we are talking about, do you think serial killers such as Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, and Ted Bundy were capable of developing a conscience? Why or why not? Well, honestly, in my opinion, I feel that, okay, yes, it could have been possible that they could have developed a conscience. Some people believe that there's never no chance for someone to develop a conscience and all. I think there is. However, the question lies, would they listen to their conscience in the first place? We're talking about men that were cold, calculated, methodical about their methods and how they would try and would torture or would hunt down and kill people. For people like this, it's not so much a matter of whether they had a conscience or not, but whether would they even listen to their conscience or not. These were men that had learned how to suppress or ignore emotions like sympathy, remorse, regret, guilt. To them, it was more of the thrill and the excitement from what they had done. So, if anything, do you think even if they developed a conscience, they would have even have given a care at that point? And who's to say they didn't have a conscience, but chose simply to ignore it? A conscience might be there, but it's not always there to help guide you or try to steer you in the right direction. There are times when it can be ignored. For example, think about when you were growing up. There were certain things you did that you chose to ignore your conscience, like your parents told you, don't do this, something bad could happen, and you turn and instead of listening to the voice in your head going, maybe I should listen to my parents, you went ahead and did it anyways. Next thing you know, the favorite flower vase of your mom is now in a million pieces on the floor, and you're like, oops. The same could possibly be said for serial killers. Not all of them are deranged psychopaths like what's portrayed on TV. Some of them are very intelligent, calm, and people that you would not expect to be one. For example, look at the BTK killer. He was a model citizen of his community, and everybody was shocked and couldn't believe that a upstanding person like him was just a deranged serial killer that took his time torturing his victims before he killed them. This was a man that had a family, had kids, showed what people thought was a conscience by having or being the loving, caring family man. Yet, when no one was paying attention, he was going around tying up and torturing people. So, did he have a conscience? People thought so, until they realized what all he was doing. Then they started beginning to wonder, did he have one? It could be possible to have one and never use it or pay attention to it. Think about the Disney movie Pinocchio. Jiminy Cricket sat on Pinocchio's shoulder and served as a conscience. However, Pinocchio chose several times not to listen to Jiminy Cricket, even though Jiminy was trying his best to help Pinocchio do the right thing. That just shows that even though we have a conscience, we can choose to simply ignore it or not even consider it, but make it seem like sometimes it's not even there when it possibly could be. So to answer the question, yes, I think they could have developed a conscience. The question, though, is would they have listened to it at all to begin with? I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and I look forward to talking more with all of you later.